Emmanuel Musoke is a resident of Machinde Division, and in his quiet home is where he continues to reflect on his 9 years of tribulations to secure justice for his murdered daughter, Desire Mirembe. At only 19 years, Mirembe was a medical student at Makerere University who was brutally murdered by her then-boyfriend Dr. Mathew Kirabo following a disagreement. Her body was later found in a sugarcane plantation in Lugazi on July 10, 2015. Today, Musoke tells us that prior to her death, Mirembe had never introduced Kirabo to him.
She was a very good Christian. She could not tell me that because she knew me how I would react. And that's the time I was a chairman in the district.
Subsequently, he only learnt of his daughter's disappearance and death when he was in Europe on a business trip.
I was in the airport in Frankfurt. That's when I got the news. I had already bought a new ticket coming back to Uganda. And that's the day I was devastated for the rest of my life.
It didn't take long for Musoke to work with security officials to bring her suspected killer Mathew Kirabo to book. But what stunned him was the way in which the judiciary initially took its time to hold the murder trial.
Thank the current PJ. He stood with us and said, no, let's look for funds and justice prevail.
Things went from bad to worse when Kirabo took the audacious decision of jumping bail and running into hiding in nearby Kenya in 2021. In his absence, Kirabo was convicted for the murder before he was arrested and returned back to the country by the International Police in Kenya.
The judiciary did not uphold him. And when he ran away, and the family brought 150 million, it really shocked me. And I saw the parents as evil.
On Tuesday this week, the High Court in Mukono delivered a sentence of 30 years to Dr. Mathew Kirabo after the evidence presented in the trial pinned him over the murder. Whereas he is relieved that the long-sought-after justice has finally been delivered, it doesn't change the fact that his daughter died.
So the sentencing and the judgment we got on Wednesday cannot bring closure to us. Even if he was hanged in front of us, it would not bring Desire Mirembe back. The only thing that we put this file to the end so that we can move on.
As such, her passing has irrevocably changed his life and that of the entire family.
This home was very joyful. We were happy as a family. We traveled a lot as a family. But ever since Desire left us, our life changed. There is no peace in this house. There is no joy in this house.
But what angers him the most is the fact that Kirabo's family has never offered an apology to him over their son's grievous action.
I expected parents to come closer to the parent of the other family and say we are grieving together, and let's pray that we get justice.
He says that he is unmoved by their plans to appeal the Mukono High Court ruling. Instead, Musoke is concentrating on healing his family and moving forward with their lives following the trial and conviction.
But when you trust in God and keep together with the family, God will heal. Otherwise, it is a very, very difficult situation to go through. Every day, I pass her bedroom, going to my bedroom. Whatever you see here, there is not a single day that you cannot remember Desire.
Mirembe, who was a medical student at that time, would have turned 28 years this year. Joyce Nakato, NTV Weekend Edition.